Hello everyone, this is minoxen bringing you another high-definition commentary of Heroes of Newerth, and Onaprayer, can we check your mic level?
Hello, hello the house, hello the house.
Alright, go ahead and start recording. We're recording now, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hello everyone, this is minoxen bringing you another high-definition commentary of Heroes of Newerth. This game is going to be one that I just happened to find here. Looking at Angry Testie's plays list, you can see that his teammate is not necessarily the highest of ranking so far, but they could be Smurfs. And I am joined, of course, by Onaprayer. Thanks for joining me, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Looking forward to this game. It's actually looks like it's going to be a relaxed one.
Yeah, looks like it might be worth a few good lulls here and there. So we'll have to see what becomes of it, as they are. This is an all-pick match, and they did go ahead and start the randification as soon as they got in here. So that's fun stuff. Here we go. I'll get to the right chat thing so I can see all of them talking, as they are wanting to do a 5-man gank on Testie immediately, since he random Deadwood and immediately got his ready up. And Nymphora picked at the last second on the Legion, probably to go along with an Armadon, as that's one of my little fave noob strats on 5v5 when I play. I don't know how actually competitive level that is, but I like to do it.
Probably.
You don't see Armadon a lot in competitive anyways, at least I haven't. But
yeah, he's really rare. Even in Dota, he was one of the rarer picks, but he was actually picked up in Bristleback.
yeah, Bristle.
Every once in a while. It just wasn't that often. And you'd see, it's pretty much, there's only one way to go. It's like, you would go, well, I'm going to use Han terms, I guess. You go Helmet Black Legion, and you get your headdress, and then, or if people were farming really well, then you win a Radiance. Mock.
Yeah, Mock of Brilliance. Yeah, I was trying to think of that. I always call that one the old Dota terminology anyways. But yeah, it is good to see him in a game. He's probably one of my little faves. He's really powerful in 2v2 if anyone is curious about that. But
he's just fun because at the end of the game, if you're tanky enough, you go into the fountain and you just turn your back to it.
Yeah, we had that happen. He got token in one game.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I was gonna say you let one rip, but if you're tanky enough, you let quite a few. Yeah, so I think they all randomed except for the Myrmidon and the Hellbringer from what I saw.
Did Nymphora go ahead and random? I thought she might have picked the last second.
Maybe.
Oh, I guess we could check the thing. Selected Nymphora, selected Hellbringer.
Yeah,
I think, and Myrmidon was selected, and that's the rest of it. The rest of it's a Randatron, which works okay. I mean, they have a Myrmidon for support, at least, that was picked, instead of randoming another carry. So we've got Deadwood coming mid here. Angry Testie on that Deadwood. Already has picked up his bottle and has made good use of his random gold. Flint Beastwood going to be facing off against him. How do you think that's going to end up panning out?
Well, typically Flint owns the melee. If he gets early, he has Hollow Point Shells, so he'll just auto him and hopefully get a few lucky procs. Being that he's against Testie, not against me, he'll probably get like 1 out of every 10. If it was me, he'd probably... his odds of proccing would go up.
Yeah, of course.
Enough of that. I'm not even joking. I was like facing off against him at like level 2, and he 2 in a row on me.
S2 just has that random proc thing based on accounts, I'm sure.
Yeah, serious. It's like exclude example Onaprayer proc chance at level 1, 50%. That's right. Nah, but typically Flynn should win. The only thing is that if he keeps auto-attacking, he just pokes him basically. Hit him
Armadon
like twice,
actually picking up his Armadillo first move. Is that typical, or is that, I guess, give him a little bit...
It depends who he's leaning against.
Hunter and Myrm.
I can't say it's really typical. Especially if he's with Nymphora. He probably want to...
Might give him a chance for early blood if he got the spines, or I don't know.
Yeah, if it was me, I don't know. I would rather just go spines and start harassing early on and get early level of Grace of the Nymph on Nymphora and just regen him. But
that's what the strat. That's what we run whenever I do Nymph Armadon. Get the mana there to go ahead and keep the spam up, and just basically keeps him back or out of lane for the most part, and it works really well.
Yeah,
You go for an early chalice.
I don't really do Armadillo much unless like specific cases. I mean, actually, I should rephrase it. I actually like Armadillo, but not earlier levels. I mean, I'll get one level in Snot, and then max out Smimers, of course, and then get Armadillo at level 3 or 4. But because he's not really gonna be auto attacked that much. I mean, it's not really worthwhile. The reduced damage at level 1 isn't the greatest, like 10% or something. I think it's like 10% per level. So yeah. And even
Curious as to who's at the 400 ping. Not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be Angry, I guess. I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention to what server they're on. You'd mentioned that you thought that the Z, or Zay,
Yeah,
Z, whatever.
were European ringers, yeah. Because I think Connie was in it in Kebab. I think those, I remember in particular those two. I'm pretty sure it's a Euro ringer clan. Or like teammates who formerly were in clans, but they just, I don't know, whatever. Ringer, Euro.
US East 14.
Wait, what?
Game
Sorry.
information. I just did that, and I was kind of curious. It's US East. It's a US East server, so I'm not sure why he would be lagging. I think Testie's West Coast, though, but I don't know.
No, he's Canadian.
Is he? Really?
Yeah.
I'll be dang. Learn
Because
something
I
new.
think I remember there's a post somewhere that he was actually semi-pro or maybe even pro StarCraft player. Like
Really?
in Canada. Yeah, from Canada. I remember that. Like,
Well, that's cool.
yeah, so interesting fact. I think it's fairly well known, but I didn't know until I guess I saw that post half a year ago. I just remember random facts. And then we have at the top lane, what is it, a 2v1?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
2v1, this Thunderbringer trying to be kept back here. They're doing a pretty decent job of it. He's a level 3 while they're both level 3, so he's not having a good time up here at all. And he's already going to be brought to half health just facing off against Hellbringer, so Thunder not doing well at top. Meanwhile, we have Tempest in Woods, who's keeping level with him, though. So I guess that's okay. And
Yeah, it looks like he's actually doing a little bit of early stacking. It's not that effective on Tempest because at earlier levels his minions will get crushed. Basically, you get the small camp and he'll get the they'll split. What do you? But I totally my my science
just lost track of your train of thought.
I was gonna say it's osmosis,
Oh,
right?
Dead Thunder.
Nah, it's mitosis. Whatever. It's
First
the
of
splitting one.
many.
Anyway, Thunderbringer is gonna go down to the Hellbringer Death Boil. It's the splitting one.
The splitting one. What are you talking about?
It's mitosis, right?
Mitosis? Oh,
Mm.
I am not sure.
It's been a while since I've actually had to use that knowledge. It seems right, but I'm sure someone will correct me.
Oh, the splitting of cells. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Yes, I believe it is mitosis. I had no idea what you were talking about until all of a sudden I was like, that word is familiar to me. Yeah, mitosis. I'm pretty sure that's the dividing of cells.
Sweet. I was about to get out my glasses, and then I would have gotten the answer. My nerd glasses.
Pushing them up your the bridge of your nose as you do so, as you school everyone.
Alright, so he's putting Blood Frenzy, if I remember the name of Blood Crazy, I'm sorry, onto Armadon, which is not exactly advisable, but it's not that bad. In the meantime, Testie is, what was that?
The Hellbringer came down to get a gank going on this Testie, and Testie's gonna get away with like 30 HP. Flint didn't have any mana to do anything, and Hellbringer came down, got the poison off. I could have swore it looked like he was gonna die, but just managed to get the little bit of a juke there and came up and clubbed him and finished the job. So I guess now we're 1-1. 6 minutes into this game, an exciting, action-packed game so far. That's a blatant lie. But anyways, yeah, Deadwood is coming back to mid, so yeah, they're just playing really conservative so far. I guess they don't really have that much opportunity for the really aggressive lanes.
Dear.
Of course, Deadwood, proving me wrong. There we go, with Vengeance coming back.
Yeah, Deadwood is... He's not fair earlier on, but if
no,
you want to
he's-
survive, people don't do this often enough, but just get like a Ring of the Teacher. And
little
a ring
bonus.
nail. And a ring nail, yeah, like 700 gold and he won't kill you. Or you can get two bracers, but you just stack a little bit of early armor and a lot better. Or you can get heroes that actually, like Witch Slayer is huge counter to Deadwood. I guess mid if you want to do that, but Arachne
Really?
is pretty good counter. Carapace,
I guess I could see that.
Carapace out of the grasp, so he can't run up and punch you. But few of those. Like, there's a few things. Like, one of the best matchups people know about. Like, you think it's safe, but Wretched Hag against Deadwood is like the worst matchup for Hag. If he runs up and punches you, it actually stuns you long enough that the grasp will whatever. It doesn't matter. The grasp will actually catch you before you can blink away because of delay on Hag.
Oh, because of the blink animation stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually stupid. Like, you don't even have to catch her. Anyway, action up top. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Thunderbringer's disadvantage is about to be increased. The taunt came off from Kronos, but Kronos was not able to get the last hit because of the death boil.
Huh?
And so I guess that leaves that poor Thunderbringer. What is his score so far up there? We have Testie. I'm going to follow Testie here. Is he going to... Oh, this Flint knows something's up. He knows it. He knows it, but he's not going to do anything right.
Well, Courier spotted him. Oh, he's doing a nice job over there.
Oh, there we go. Good dodge. Decent dodge.
Kill him. Kill him. Why?
No ulti. There it is. There it is. Is it going to go off? Nope. Too far. Yeah. Waited a little too long. If he just started casting that right off the bat, he'd have been fine.
Nah, he man down. oh, no. Wait, what?
What the hell?
Nah,
did he ulti him down there? I went bottom to watch what was going on down there. There was a lot of action going on. His ulti, I'm guessing.
Him caught him right on the edge. And he caught him right on the edge, yeah. Did he just... Anyway, that's a little unfortunate, but now Flint has to go and regen because he's stuck without mana to flare, and he will not be able to do anything if he gets caught. So, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't actually go back in lane until he... Yeah, he has mana now, so if he stays back far enough, he should be just fine. Like, anything that can slow Deadwood or stun him, that's why Witch Slayer is such a good counter, because he can't punch you. You disable him for so long that it's just... It's retarded.
Well, but Thunder did manage to hit level 6 top.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's not actually doing that badly. I mean, he's feeding them, which isn't that great.
Oh. Mid, we've got Deadwood gonna go in after landing a nice root there into the juke hole, and Flint fell right for it, and ate a punch because of it, so. Sad times.
Yeah, Deadwood.
What is he
There's
so
a time when I
far?
really liked to play him, yeah. But then
3-1.
I lost interest. I will say he's good.
Oh,
what?
Hellbringer!
What's going on up here?
Oh, maybe a little bit of reverse bait logic here. Is it gonna work?
Yeah.
Shouldn't work. If he was level 6, he could have gotten his ultimate out to finish the job, but instead they're gonna be having a Myrmidon show up from behind. And but Testie's sticking around a little too long there. I guess he figured that Myrmidon was gonna be showing up, but unfortunately, that is not the. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have Thunderbringer helping out, and Myrmidon picking up the Nymphora kill. So now we are at 4 to 5. Flint doing a little bit of harass to this Myrm as he comes into middle lane, immediately making him back up.
Yeah. So in the middle lane between Flint Beastwood and the Deadwood, it's 25-5 versus 33-12, which is what I was expecting. I mean, you can't expect Deadwood to actually win in terms of creeps, but you just hit level 6 and you win by killing the opposing middle laners. Kind of evens things out. As for the bottom, yeah, this is epic 1v1. Not really. Rupture.
That's not good. Is he going to have to stop? Yes, he is. I think he's a little bit screwed here. He might get the Bloodhunter kill, though, if he can get another Spine Burst off. Maybe if he gets hit here. No. Wow, I never realized how gruesome Armadon's death animation was.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
What? Yeah, he's like a jolly little guy, and he just like float. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hellbringer, by the way, doing some nice tanking by getting his Life Void and Death Boil off onto those creeps and heroes. It made him stick around a little while longer, but unfortunately was not enough to keep him alive. Thunderbringer having to go through quite a bit of his mana, though, so I guess that was at least the silver lining there.
Yeah, action mid looks like Tempted Games. Not exactly. I didn't see how it started, but I saw how it ended. Apparently there was some questionable play. I don't know why.
Yeah, good question. I'm not sure.
Not even action at the bottom. We actually have a gank and then a counter gank incoming.
Looks like yes, it is. As the weed field failed from Myrmidon there, kind of a little bit of an odd throwdown as he planted it.
No, nice stutter step from Armadon. It's fairly easy to dodge.
And another rupture coming off onto Armadon as he's going to be forced to retreat. No! Deadwood shows up to ruin the party. Now he's going after Nymphora. Gets the tree bolt, or the oak bolt, or whatever the hell it is out there. And is going to try and run her down. Nice little bit of juke going as he plays Ring Around the Rosie. But unfortunately, I think it's not going to end well. No, it does not. And Teal, you're showing up a little late to the party, buddy. As Deadwood going to eat that. Going to try and heal up a little bit with his bottle and come back in here. Flint now, out of mana, runs right into the rotten grasp. But looks like they are not going to go ahead and decide to dive for it.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, you know, I guess Deadwood's happy with his 3-2 score so far. He's still positive. That's good. 4 assists, though. So he's got a decent little amount of gold so far. I guess he's, what, sitting 213. He's leading his team still here. But, wow, Kronos at 291. He has just been free farming this lane, hasn't he?
Wonder if he's going for Runex or he's going for Nullstone. I suppose he's going for Nullstone. But, I mean, if he wants to out-carry the other team, he would want to go Runex. So I guess just have to wait and see. Was this game played? I didn't actually check to be played.
It was recent, 26th, I think, was the most recent.
So it's after they changed Alchemist Bones back.
Yes, I believe so. Yes, it is. What do you think of Kronos these days, by the way? I haven't seen him in a game for so long.
Yeah, his abilities just do too little damage. Like, it used to be really, really broken, the stun time coupled with the bash proc damage, and he stole Agi, so okay, I understand. But then, like, his abilities just don't do that much damage, and they obviously don't scale because they're all non-scaling abilities. He scales, like, Rewind, I suppose you can say it scales if you get HP, but that's just why, I mean, his ultimate's what makes him really good, but there are better carries with better scaling abilities.
Oh, sorry, I was a little distracted watching Deadwood dive in onto Hellbringer. Hellbringer threw out the Malphus to try and stop his advance, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get out of range in time, and Testy went ahead and got that, what's it called, Willowmaker off on him, and that pretty much did the job.
I always wanted it, whenever I see it, I'm like, why is it not called Widowmaker?
Widowmaker?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what they call the trees that are like that anyway, so I don't know why you would have to go with a different naming scheme for it, but...
I don't know. It seems much more appropriate. But anyway, there's middle lane. Oh, that's a nice farm right there.
Yes, it is. Free Malphus.
Yeah, he's gonna go make his great escape right now. Action at top, I think Tempest is getting chased off. This Hellbringer is actually playing pure support role. I don't really like it. Hellbringer does need a bit of items. His ultimate's always useful, but his ability to tank with a few decent items is one of the best in the game. Oh.
Yeah, we see Myrmidon eating the Kronos ultimate. Nymphora Zeal wasn't really needed. And looked like Flint. How's Flint doing on his farm so far?
Oh dear.
Oh, speaking of deer.
This Hellbringer seems to manly.
It's that poison. It's just so crazy. He did this last time that they all faced off. Those same two tried killing him last time, and it took him forever because he managed to get that poison off. Last time he had creeps, though. He managed to poison all the creeps.
I mean, Nymphora had ultimate, probably could have come over there and done something, but unfortunately, it was not to be. And looks like Kronos is gonna pull while his tower gets beat on pretty heavily. I never understood why people do that. Like, they'll pull when their tower takes so much damage. And there's no one there to actually hold them off. Anyway, action at the bottom lane.
Yeah, Kronos does go ahead and use his time leap to jump in onto Bloodhunter. The Zeal comes out. Here comes the healing pod. And Kronos is going to try and run him down. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. No, he's not. Even with the mana coming from Nymphora. And Deadwood showing up to try and take down Nymphora. He does do so. And in comes Bloodhunter with the rupture onto Kronos to back it up. Oh, Deadwood's going to go ahead and turn around, trying to help out his teammate. Throws up the Rotten Grasp. Does catch Kronos, and they're going to get the kill. Here comes Hellbringer, going down to a Thunderbringer ultimate and bolt. Oh, God. No, Thunderbringer's ult's still up. He still has that to go ahead and throw out if he has to. He's probably going to go ahead and use it to get this Flint kill if he can. He's out of mana. No! Too late.
Like, I'm sorry.
Did he buy back? Did Testy buy back?
His second time, too.
Really?
He bought back early on in the early laning phase, yeah.
Okay. guess that's one way you could spend your buybacks. That's definitely one way to do it. As wow, super aggressive here. Temp is going to be paying for it as now the tide has turned. Nymph coming in, trying to run down Deadwood. He's going to get out of here nice, safe, and sound with the use of his Ghost Marchers and head back towards mid.
No Marchers, but I actually like that build. A lot of times you'll see...
Yeah, no, that's what I usually try and get. Marchers are nice on him, but he's just a walking tank. I mean, he's a big refrigerator you can beat on. Yeah, doesn't have to be really fast. He's got a slow.
That's why I always get annoyed when people get Ghost Marchers instead of Steam Boots and Armadon.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, Steam Boots are the ones that are in his recommended too, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like to chase, so like your job with Armadon is not necessarily. It's not to chase.
Yeah.
You just sit there and just like be fat.
You're kind of like a passive initiation in a way.
You're just fat.
Oh, and Hellbringer uses his ultimate once again to try and save his own ass, but fails miserably. And looks like Deadwood and Myrmidon might be able to get... Oh, Myrm popping his ultimate to go ahead and save Deadwood. It is going to cost him his life, but he died nobly. And Deadwood's getting a regen.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
No! Oh. Just barely. Jeez. How did he have vision for that? Do they have a... Oh, they do have a ward there.
Yeah.
Just for a little while longer. Oh, man. Who died bottom?
Manly stuff going down, but in the end looks like Bloodhunter escapes. I think he's actually going for... Huh. Yeah, he's going for the Prodex. Nice.
The what?
Prodex.
Oh, Codex.
Yeah, he's got himself a punch dagger.
Yeah, I was kind of curious on that.
It's not so troll on Bloodhunter.
Well, I don't know. I think that I still kind of think that Bloodhunter needs to have a little bit more tweaking to where if his skill is present on them, he might get, if he gets the kill, I think he still should get healed, regardless of whether it's his physical hit or not.
No, if he gets the kill, he does. But
really?
You mean if someone else on his team?
Oh, I guess maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that his hit has a debuff to it, doesn't it? And it leaves a 1.5 second lingering debuff.
Yeah, but that means that if
that's only his hit, though.
The kill while he's attacking, no?
Yeah, that'll still work. He'll get the kill even if his teammate, or he'll get the heal even if his teammates get it. But his rupture killing or his silence killing will not heal him if he did not hit them in that 1.5 seconds. Like if they're outrunning him.
Pretty sure. Like I don't play Bloodhunter. That's how I remember.
I think that I haven't played him in a long time either, but I thought that was how it was. And just me showing off my noob skills again, but. I think that's how it is. Now I'm gonna be thinking about that all game. As Deadwood's going for this defense tower, he's trying to beat it down. Tailbringer gets in, eats the wheat field though. What was he expecting to have happen there?
This Tailbringer. He's manly. I'll give him that. Honest. That's just.
I think he's suffering from like that cast that me and Smog just got done. We were talking about BSB. Or no, BBS, Big Ball Syndrome. I think that he may be suffering from that unfortunate syndrome to where he just has too much cojones and doesn't know what to do with them. So.
Yep.
Puts himself in unfortunate places.
As we have Deadwood, I think he's just gonna steal some creeps and make his way back. Yeah, Bloodhunter. Yep, 2 punch daggers, definitely solid over there. Thunderbringer, how's he been doing? 3, 3, and 4 actually after that really rough start. 238 GPM right about now, 55 creep kills. That's pretty nice recovery. As for Kronos, yeah, he fell off the map. Wow, 78 creep kills at 21 minutes.
Yeah, he went down pretty hard there.
Start.
Yeah, he's been trying to do a little bit of ganking, but Kronos is just, he has no damage. I mean, he can jump in and do his ultimate, but he's probably only going to be able to beat him down to half health by the time he gets anywhere near it. It's just sad. I mean, he was probably overpowered the way that he was before, but the way he is now, he definitely needs something in my opinion. I don't know what, but I think he needs at least a little tweaking still yet. As Tempest going to be eating the Armadon spike, so that's interesting. Kronos decided to let him go and get the kill. Figured he did most of the work. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Flint Beastwood going to be maybe going down. Come on. Oh, there we go. He does manage to pick up Deadwood first. Oh my god. Nymphora and Hellbringer going down there. Now Malphus left to stand alone against the Horde. And he goes down. A noble death, though.
Yep.
I know I didn't leave you with much there, but yep. Those. What do you think? I'm sorry. Well, I'm trying to make use of your actual game knowledge in this pretty interesting game here. What do you think Bloodhunter needs to become more of a competitive, viable pick? Because you don't. I never see Bloodhunter unless it's like a random lulzy game or something.
If you made the debuff a little longer, maybe, because it's only 1.5 seconds, so it's kind of dumb. Maybe if they made it 3 seconds or something, a little bit longer, so that he can actually regen a little bit. Like if he can stay alive long enough, like it'll give him an added element to his general skills where he can actually. It's viable for him to actually regen as opposed to him having to actually 1.5 seconds. Not the moment he attacks like 0.9. So figure he attacks one time.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't attack a second time, he's pretty much screwed if they don't kill him. So it's kind of it's difficult. 1.5 seconds is really little. He would have to have like crazy attack speed to actually make it worth it. I think someone just got blown up.
Yeah, they've got this ward down in there, and Kronos was like, he had his little briefcase. He's like, well, honey, I'm going to farm. And he starts heading towards the Wild Hunters when Deadwood just blinks or like friggin' throws the root, and all of a sudden like Kronos gets tangled, and there's a giant tree branch flying in his face, and he dies. It was, I don't know, it made me lulz. But good stuff, as now we've got Armadon trying to run down Deadwood bottom, but the portal key is used to get Deadwood out of the snot range. So he doesn't have to worry about that. And a Ward of Sight going up there to try and keep a little bit of an eye here on this lane for them, as Armadon's going to be forced to end up going into this Deadwood, or this Rotten Grasp there. He takes the damage from it as... Oh, man, oh, freaking hell. Myrmidon's going to be going down to the charge from this Armadon. Jesus! No! He backs up. He's scared. Needs to be borrowing some of those Hellbringer
Limp
cojones.
Bizkit really did just have like a dirt moment. He was farming the jungle with below half HP. Or is it 40%?
Oh, that's what happened to him. Okay, I see now.
And then Bloodhunter is like, well, Christmas came early. Yeah, I'm not sure, but he did forget for a second, but it's you kind of recognize the fact that the Bloodhunter wouldn't die randomly. And he's like, nice map pack. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. No, but honestly, yeah, it was little unnecessary. But yeah, Bloodhunter, if they raise it to 2.5, 3 seconds, it'd probably do a lot better. So it'd be kind of like a Hellbringer, I suppose.
Angry Testie's off his leash. He is hungry. He's 9-4 so far, 8 assists. He's at, what's his gold per minute? 289. That's pretty respectable. He's definitely the highest on his team. Thunderbringer now, wow. Thunderbringer's definitely had a good comeback. He's back up to 277 gold per minute. And I say back up to when he never was, but he's increasing his farm from the beginning of the game for sure. Definitely helping out there a bit. How is this Flint doing? He's kind of, I'm curious on him. He's doing okay, 247. Not the best, but hey, they got another hard carry, so that'll work.
Yeah. He's kind of like Kronos. He had pretty good early farm, but kind of fell off because died pretty much. Yeah, so Kronos to go Runax, pretty much what I was expecting. He would want to go. I would suggest going Shrunken Head and Demonic Breastplate, so he can. Yeah, that would be what I would recommend against both Deadwood and the rest of the team. But,
yeah, they definitely give him some more survivability. As far as the Shrunken, is the Shrunken gonna help him a whole bunch here? Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking at the Legion team. Never mind, that'll help. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. That Legion team doesn't really have that many shrunkenable moves. But here we go. Kronos coming in. Gonna go ahead and grab this Tempest. He gets rooted and punched from Deadwood, though. Oh, Angry Testie.
Yeah. And people know this. Kronos is like the ultimate glass cannon.
Codex finished on Bloodhunter. He just popped Flint with it. Didn't look like it really did much of anything, but he did use it as... Yep, no, they were scot-free.
Alright, so Kronos is glass cannon, and I think the way it used to be, again, I don't...
It's more like a glass pop gun anymore. I don't know, he doesn't seem to do much, if any, damage.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you really have to work at it. Like, you build and you build and you build, and then you get your cannon. But yeah, you start off with like a little slingshot.
Maybe a few like firecrackers and...
with spitballs, not even like regular stuff.
Yeah.
Those...
Work your way up to the good stuff.
Yeah. No, but I think the way it worked is that if with his rewind, if you take more damage, then like you don't rewind on damage that actually kills you.
Oh, really?
I think that's how it was.
How it was, or how it is?
I think it still is. That if he has 800 HP or whatever it is, and he would take 1,000 damage, and he can't rewind it, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh. I am not 100% on that, really.
Well,
well, there's that regen. There you go. A nice proc on that one.
If I was in game right now, I would just all chat, "You mad?"
You mad?
that was retarded.
That is one of those lovable things about Kronos. I mean, come on, just take away some of that and give him some damage or something back. Just gotta do something with him.
Kidding? That's why I would play him. The only reason why I play him is to actually see if that ever happens.
Oh, I mean, that's the definite ultimate funsy there. Oh, wow, check out that Tempest ultimate. That is like a roadblock saying, "You shall not pass," and then planting his sword firmly in the ground.
No.
Balrog charged.
That was like He-Man, I have the power. Nah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was a good solo ult there from Tempest, as he does have his portal key. So he is able to line those up maybe a little bit better in the future. Going to go and stun out onto Flint Beastwood. Armadon, however, staying invis, deciding that, you know what, I don't know that this is the best time for me to come out, but okay, since you're already dead, I will. And now he decides to help out. So.
Yep. Armadon doing a little bit of chasing. He's actually really tanky. I'm not sure why he's... Yeah, man up, do it. You know you want to.
Oh, nice dodge on the weed field. He is going to be going after these guys. He might be able to pick up a triple kill here if he does it correctly. Nymphoria going to be porting ahead, trying to get the stun off, but unfortunately a little miscommunication. Armadon decides he wants to go off to the side and find a Merm and a Tempest, which is not working so well for him, surprisingly, as Bloodhunter shows up.
Where are the rest of his teammates?
They are busy chasing this Thunderbringer. I mean, come on, it's Thunderbringer. You can't let a Thunderbringer, you know, just get away.
I don't understand. Why?
Yeah, I mean, Nymphoria TP'd up there to help and everything, and then just, I think communication broke down. As luckily, Armadon escaped, but they did not pick up the double or triple kill that they probably should have. Hellbringer, however, is one dead bastard, as he's... There he goes.
Up once again.
Yeah.
You'd think his, like, you know...
Oh, he might get Tempest! He might get... Oh no, the last proc brought him to 20 HP. Son of a gun. Oh, that would have been a little...
He can't have... They can't be steel ones. Like, I'm thinking copper. Like...
Yeah,
I was gonna say brass, but it's, like...
Well, it might be with the lightning bolts that he seems to be attracting. I don't know.
Probably.
He seems to be pretty conductive, as Angry Testie going to be going invis, pops the invis in his bottle, and is now being pursued by Armadon, which has lost track of him. That is one thing I do like about Armadon's little spikes, is that they'll follow invis folk. Kind of gives you an idea as to where they're running at. Oh! BT dubs, Kronos, there was a Deadwood there. Yeah. But yeah, whenever you're chasing someone as Armadon, like if they go invis or something, at least in recent games I thought that was how it worked. But yeah, if they go invis, you can follow where the spikes seem to chase. Like they're still wanting to proc onto them. So it's a good little...
I haven't played it recently, but I don't think it's supposed to do that. Or I could be wrong.
I know it at least does it in Shroud still. It used to do it with invis. Did they change that, or...?
I don't know. The only one I know is that Soul Reapers heal. If someone goes invis, it'll just follow them.
No, I think Armadon's... damn it, there's lots of those that I'm just pretty sure on, but I'm not 100% on. Now I want to go test it.
I'll take your word for it, because I don't actually know either way. I would assume it doesn't, but if you know for a fact that it does, that you're probably right.
Well, I know that it does follow through Shroud and things. It's a really nice chasing tool. I've used it in the past. I know in 2v2 whenever I used to play 2v2, but it's been a long time, to be honest, since I've played 2v2. I've been playing quite a bit of MMR. I seem to be stuck right at the cusp of 1700 or so, I think it is. But
Oh yeah, that sucks.
yeah, you win one, lose one, win one, lose one, and
I mean, it's just, I can't seem to take them seriously. I prefer to troll. Not troll per se, but throw the game creatively is how I
throw the game creatively. Well, maybe you can throw it in our direction if you play with us.
Okay. It's just a lot of fun. Because playing seriously is fun and all, but it loses its appeal. Like I had a sub and it was just, I don't know. At the end, I was like, I might as well be trolling.
Why do they bother on this Armadon? Jeez. Oh, he does go ahead and run off the ultimate, so that's gonna help as Kronos finally makes himself useful and manages to time walk, or what is that called? Good God, rewind a large amount of the damage dealt to him. However, he goes down nonetheless, and a triple for triple going out as Deadwood, Tempest, and Bloodhunter are exchanged for Kronos, Nymphora, and Armadon. And I say that's relatively an even trade, I guess, as Hellbringer. Oh, Hellbringer. Wrong place, wrong time. Seems to be a reoccurring theme for him, as he is 5 and 11 so far, with 3 assists on the mighty Hellbringer. So he is just having a grand old time.
Yeah. See, that Hellbringer is that's me on my sub.
Oh, that's you on your sub. Just lulls in your team. It's like, come on, guys.
I got this. Follow me. Yeah.
No hablo inglés. Sporting the Brazilian flag.
I actually look
pick
up
tank.
How to say a few
pick
words,
tank, guys.
And whenever I see them, it was funny because I went into a game like I was going to just have fun with it, and then I got a clan of Brazilians.
Oh, nice.
Like it's just not fair. Because I can't outdo them, you see.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Me and Adam just played a game recently where we got into team matchmaking and the guy went mid, and right before the game starts, we're both sitting here at my house next to each other, and guy says, pick carry tank. And that's all he says, pick carry tank. He says that twice, and we're like, oh god, oh no. And we say it in chat, we're like, oh great, we get a Brazilian. He's like, shut up, you don't talk. And I was like, oh no. We were right.
That's right.
Yep, and he was a pro landing those torture stuns, let me tell you. That was just absolutely epic to see. I did not know that there was that large of a missing error percentile on that. I didn't know I had a random proc.
I had the Magnus. He runs up to go help out, he stuns like a centimeter in Han Scream terms. He barely moves in his stun. I'm just like, what? Serious. How do you fail to just I don't know. It was one of those things. But then I had other teammates where I thought they were Brazilian, but they actually weren't. So I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, and we do love our Brazilian viewers, do not be mistaken.
Yeah,
we just
honestly,
don't. Most of my experiences with Brazilian players have not been very kind, but Brazilian people, I'm sure, are very, very wonderful people.
I enjoy it. The person I was playing with was getting annoyed. I'm not gonna say he is because he actually got mad. But I enjoy it. I enjoy the game in all forms, trolling, otherwise. As for the Brazilians, see, the thing I have is there are some times where I see people do stupid things, and I'm like, I get it. I'm like, I see where they went wrong, you know?
Yeah.
So they're like some players where just the stuff they do, I'm like, but why? For the life of me, I can't figure it out.
Oh, speaking of why, that Nymphora, I think she saw Deadwood come in there, just tried to do a little bit of a desperate run around, but you can't run away from a Deadwood with a portal key. It just doesn't happen.
He's actually gotten Codex, which is...
Yeah, Codex 1.
Yeah, this is my old build. When I had my account in beta, I would go this exact thing.
And all the pros go Codex. I mean, it's just how you do it.
They're doing it. It must be...
It's freaking Angry Testie. How are you going to argue with that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, so he's actually going Mighty Blade, so he is gonna go Shrunken. The thing is that real? No, I can't be real.
What are you looking at, real?
Nah, there was Armadon was going toe to toe with a Tempest Deletion.
Oh, I see. Oh, Armadon has Barrier Idol, by the way. I'm gonna look at some items here. Yeah, Mighty Blade on Kronos, as you just mentioned, I believe. Frostwolf Skull completed on Flint Beastwood, though. That was pretty quick. Well, no, 37 minutes. Never mind.
37 minutes.
Seems like it was quick. This game seems to be just flying by at 16 and 36.
Yeah, no, it's going at a nice pace. Oh dear, Nymphora.
Oh.
The bobbin and weaving.
Nice. But here comes the portal key. Here it comes. Wait.
Lightweight division. Nope.
Oh.
Lightweight division
Testy.
champ. This Nymphora.
Yep, bob and weave, bob and weave. Just wear them down. Big heavy hitter like that, that's all you can do.
Yep. Tire him out. Alright, let's see. So that's really nice with Armadon. Kronos, that's what I'm saying he needs Shrunken Head. His rewind requires him to actually get some HP, because rewinding with like 1100, even if you get a few lucky ones, like you may get lucky and 1 out of 5 times you'll live, but if you get some HP, I actually like Insanitarius. My troll build on him is to get Insanitarius.
Your troll build?
Which is semi-legitimate. I like it.
Well, it's always that's what I always love about some of these games, where you can tell that they're Smurfs, or they're having fun, and you get to see some item pickups and things that you normally wouldn't, because they're just experimenting or playing around and just wanting to do something different than the old, you know, I'll pick this hero, I'll pick that hero. What's that?
There's nothing on the line. Oh damn. He's gonna ultimate.
Oh no, he decided to change his mind. Armadon. Wow, I guess that's a successful initiation on Armadon. It's not very often that happens, especially one that's already gotten his Barrier Idol and Helm of the Black Legion.
I don't think he used Barrier, but to be fair, there were like 4 people. So even an Armadon.
Even an Armadon cannot survive against a level 21 Deadwood, Bloodhunter, Thunderbringer, Tempest, and
that is stupid though. So they changed it.
What'd they change?
Well, they changed that Frostwolf Skull doesn't work on
illusions.
On what? It still works though, I think. Or they were supposed to change it, where it doesn't work on targeted spells that it applies the Frostwolf Skull effect. I know that on Rampage it works, which is kind of like counter to what you want. Because I was playing with someone who wanted to see what would happen, and so every time he would charge, the person would know because they got slowed.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, so the funny part is that they didn't run. It's like,
oh, even better.
It's like a hurricane. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. It's like you see it on the map, and yet you don't move.
But, well, like all good Floridians, you get you some plywood, you put it on your windows, and you wait it out. You're just gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Plywood for life.
Oh man, Blessed Orb picked up onto Flint Beastwood.
What exactly is going on here?
What is?
He ran into him. He's like, wait a second. It can't be real.
Yeah, it's got to be an illusion.
It's like one of those things, like those dead bugs, and you're not sure if it's dead. And you bet someone like, just touch it.
Just touch it.
He ran into it. He's like, nah, it can't be real. He's like, then he pokes it, and he's like, wait a minute, and he starts running away for some reason. Like you would a bug that's alive when you thought it was dead. So it makes sense.
Indeed, it does. Indeed.
Only if you're a girl, though. I didn't know if Flint Beastwood was that kind of guy. Oh well, he is a pinky pony, so I guess our pink pony.
Yep. I would. That's definitely a strong indicator there. As the 4 are going to be eating a Tempest Stun, Thunderbringer not ultimate, but Lightning Bolt, and etc. And now, oh god, a level 5 Codex. Is that what you said?
Codex.
Wow, level 5 Codex onto Bloodhunter. As he is running amok right now.
So Kronos jumps out ahead, catches like 3 people, was it? And then nobody backs him up. He's like, but why? He's like, yeah.
Like, dude, Hunter was busy like ripping our skin off and eating it as tasty treats. And now Flint Beastwood gonna be running. Is he gonna run into the? He dodges it. There we go. That'll be good. Gets the slow off though. Doesn't really seem to matter. He's gonna still die, but. So here we sit at 1641. Legion is asking for a concede vote here because we have the legendary Angry Testie currently sitting at a comfortable 16-5 and 11 nonetheless as well. So he has been there as a part of many of these kills, not just strictly waiting for that kill-wing blow.
Check out the Thunderbringer.
The Thunder. 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 Thundercats. As, yeah, he has a level 3 Spell Shards and Staff of the Master. What's his gold per minute sittings at?
Yeah, exactly. 360 GPM. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Wow, that was probably loud. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to whistle. Hopefully the viewers aren't too angry about that. Yeah, he just demonstrated his awesome powers of lightning evocation on this poor little Nymphora who is now laying prone.
Bloodhunter demonstrated his chaos ability.
Oh, did he get that kill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his ultimate.
Nice.
Just
Total chaos ability.
Like, how'd he die? I didn't see the laser go off, and I'm like, ah, that's what you did there.
Instead of using that, he, you know, hey, it's got a 350 true damage nuke on it. That ought to do it.
Rewind, Chronos. That a boy.
Oh.
Bow down.
Nice. Peace. God
down.
damn. Nice. Too busy typing, bro. Too busy typing. Should have been back in the fountain.
Yeah, I actually want to mention that in Sanitarius against Thunderbringer, oh dear, I speaketh the too soon.
Ooh, nice tablet there used on that Tempest to interrupt him. As here we go, the crazy Armadon down at Crazy Armadon Auto Sales. Everything must go. Is gonna run around in circles, not even spamming his spine burst as he's silenced. So
yes.
Yeah,
it lasts so long.
Oh, and now he's ruptured, and he's just gonna run it off like a man. Run it off. You can do it. No, maybe not.
15 seconds of silence, too strong.
Yeah, I guess that is definitely one of those kind of things that does make Bloodhunter one of those powerful little critters. But I mean, it's just a single target silence, and I don't know. I don't plan on seeing him competitively played.
Yeah, not especially, but it is the longest silence in the game.
Faux show.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? Right. So in Sanitarius, it's actually if you pop it, it'll protect against any of Thunderbringer's spells. Of course, he has Spell Shards 3 and whatnot, so maybe not about now, but it's a pretty good item against Thunderbringer and Strength Heroes in general. But I want to see a Chronos pick it up every once in a while. It's like, it's my troll build, but it's good, you know. All right, I'll do it sometime myself. I'm the only one who does it, and I'll continue to do it.
Codex 5 on Deadwood too. As he decides, oh, that Hellbringer's going to be a little bit easier to kill since he's not going to rewind every single punch I give him. Of course, Nymphora being a pro and running immediately into the Chronosphere and missing everything.
Damn, I'm good. Give up already.
Oh. Good times.
Good time.
Angry Testie now 17, 5, and 13. Level 5 Codex on him as well. What else? Do we have any? Kronos is getting closer to his BKB, or well, shrunken in this case.
You came up a little bit short.
Yep. Oh, come on, get out of there, get out of there. No! Oh, he does get experience for Tempest, and he keeps freaking rewinding all of that damage. Finally goes down. Now Myrmidon going to be going down with him.
Too easy.
Bloodhunter's showing up from behind with the level 5 Codex, though, doing a little bit of a surprise butt sex there. As now it looks like Bloodhunter in.
Piece of cake, no
He could have just ulted him, and it does like immediate damage.
Did Hunter have? He has his ultimate up. Wow.
Yeah, it does immediate damage. So even if he's not moving, he would have died.
TY for damage. TY for damage.
Because he gave him an insane amount of damage.
Well, of course, he's at 200 damage right now. So I didn't even see what it was.
Level 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's plus base damage, but still it's quite a bit. I'm not gonna bother doing it. I'm not going. Can't be asked. It should be like plus 100 though.
I'm trying to check items. Oh, Spell Shards level 3 on Myrmidon as well. Super support Futwa.
Indeed. Yeah, but that was I'm not sure why he didn't ult him, and then he would have gone. I don't know. Anyway, he probably just had tunnel vision, and he just tunnel vision.
Yeah, just a little panic mode there, I would guess. And it's kind of hard to tell too how that juking there was going on, if he was able to to spot him
Well,
to go ahead and finally. He might have decided in.
No, I mean he had
Hindsight.
vision because he was low HP.
Oh, that's right. I guess he would have.
So he saw.
Or well, does he have vision, or does he just have the little pulsing thing? Because he doesn't get
Nah.
actual vision anymore.
Oh, did they change it? I'm pretty sure he gets vision.
Last time I knew, it was just a little pulsing red dot on the map when they were low enough, and the mini map just showed that someone was low health.
Yeah, like I say, it's one of the heroes I don't play often enough, so
I was gonna say again, I will defer to Onaprayer's expertise here, but
please don't.
and I mean I can sound like such a noob this game. I know I'm going to. The
I'm
viewers are
pretty
gonna
sure,
be
yeah.
posting
Aura
tons of
effects,
comments.
Sighted and revealed, so yeah.
Oh really?
Because it shows invis, that's why. Like if invis, like if you're low HP and you're like Nighthound, they see you. So yeah, I'm right.
But is it revealed only
think-
on map when he's
No, no,
actually
no.
there?
I mean, you see him. You see people.
Okay.
I think it was the other way around. I think it used to be a dot on the map. Like that's how I remember it. I remember it because I used to like follow Nighthound when he was low. I just followed the red dot when I had the radiance. I just like
nice.
followed it.
Oh, there's a Tempest is not having a good game. He's like, I was like, oh, another beautiful. Nope, that one's interrupted again. That one's.
He's like, no.
Nice route though to cover his tracks as Bloodhunter decides he's gonna man up, take him down.
That's why I hate Kronos now. Look at him, no damage.
There we go.
Like he hits you, but he does no damage.
Yeah, there's. I don't know what they could do for him to try and help him out. It's just. I don't know. What do you think that they should do to him? I know I asked you about
His
Bloodhunter.
Agi steel was broken. That's what I admit. But
Yeah, but it gave him his damage. That's what he needed it for.
No. They changed. They also nerfed the damage on his bash proc, and that was bad.
Do you think
Like,
that
I
would
think-
give him enough to
I
make
think
him
now-
viable again?
Yeah. He needs a little bit of extra. That's all he needs. Like what now? Hold on. Let me see. His bash, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it does 60 at level 4. That's
Piece of cake.
that's stupid.
Give
Oh.
up already.
I think that this Legion team is ready to give up for the most part. I don't know who it is that's failing the.
At least make it like Rampage, you know? Like Rampage at level 1 bash does nearly the same as his level 4.
Really?
So, yeah. It's stupid. Let me just double check that. I'm gonna check because they change Rampage like every once in a while. They change them quite a few times. I'm just gonna look it up real fast. So I just say, you go ahead, please, while I.
Oh wow! Bloodhunter, as you know, the Hellborn's having a good game here. They decided, you know what? I am just gonna sit here. I am gonna rupture this little Hellbringer, and I am going to play with his intestines now. But unfortunately, Malphus came to join the party, and Flint Beastwood, who is getting pretty beefy, also made an appearance.
Yeah, so basically, Rampage Horn Strike does equal damage at level 1 as Kronos does at level 4. He does, yeah, it starts out at 60 and it goes 81, 120. So when you have that happen, and I think he stuns for longer, it's like 1.5 at level 4, and Kronos is, I think, 1 second, right?
Yeah, 1 second. It takes 50 physical.
60, yeah. So that's.
Or 60, yeah.
You see what I mean, though? He has no damage, and none of his abilities scale. It's like, it's a little stupid.
What is how many hits does it take for that to proc on its final level now?
What is it? Is 8? Every 8?
No, it's not that long, is it? On its 4th level? Does it not even say?
Well, you can see when it goes off. It's 5, yeah.
Okay,
so it's every
5, there you go.
Yeah.
Every
But
5,
it's
and it's
kind
got a 1 second mandatory cooldown anyways, so.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not that you're probably going to be getting off that many attacks per.
He was nerfed apart. Although, I'm not complaining, honestly. Kronos is not one of my favorite heroes. I don't like pure right-click heroes that don't have, like, any fun abilities. He's kind of too weak to have fun with. It's like, if I were just play him, I would actually play him as a tank and just get, like, Behemoth's Heart and Frostburn and Helm of Black Legion and just see how long I survive with 3 lines. Otherwise, it's boring. I mean, he's really squishy, so you have to farm forever. And even then, unless you have like crazy items, you just... The amount of time it takes for you to get that insane status where you can ult someone and kill 3 people in your chronosphere, just it's too long. He really does need rework. So if they change his bash, like if they rescale the damage on it, then I feel he would actually be a lot better.
Flint, however, does plenty of damage, as he just showed, doing to Tempest there in very short order, taking him down. And Tempest, being the sweet guy to the East, says, "Here, have some elementals. You guys are down right now. I mean, we're ahead of you by 30,000 experience and 20,000 gold. What's a few elementals between, enemies?"
No, indeed. Yeah, fair enough. Armadon actually hasn't picked up anything, huh? Since he went phase boots. I'm sorry, Ghost Marchers.
Deadwood. Oh, did he have?
Yeah, I saw the refresher.
He has a restoration stone. He popped a restoration stone. Double punch. Deadwood punch.
Vengeance.
That's the old 1-2 knockout.
Oh, and Bloodhunter coming in a frenzy, gonna try and grab this Flint Beast, but does so. Kronos deciding to use his little midget leap, goes all of 5 feet and eats a rupture. I guess that leaves, who do we got left? Armadon and Hellbringer, and they can see Hellbringer, so he will most likely be dead. And yeah, little tap on the shoulder there. So, oh, that refreshed his codex too, didn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
Nice.
There's some good stuff happening, but yeah, Armadon, he went Ghost Marches. Like I said, I don't like it. I don't agree. I never ever like. There's some times when I'll say, all right, maybe Ghost Marchers, but
why? I don't know. I don't get it, but
it's like sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But it's like Legionnaire people get Ghost March. I'm like, it's like.
Again, I'm not one of them, but that's I of course am noob, so I have excuses. But just in my logical thought, that's I don't know.
Like Legionnaire and Kraken, it's one of those I can see Ghost Marchers, because Legionnaire, like, you want to chase people,
and be able to get the grab off. Them down. But the whole idea is to get the freaking you want Portal Key. That makes up for so much of your movement speed disability. As we have Angry Testie fountain diving, trying to be a sweetheart, giving them a little bit of gold, taking down their courier in the process.
825 gold.
Wow. And who picked that up?
Why doesn't he go get his astrolabe? Let him get the astrolabe. He's too busy laughing to realize that he has 900 gold and he can get his astrolabe.
Oh, he was just gonna fountain dive and use his ulti and refresh and all that fun again. That was refreshers on cooldown, but he still had an 800 damage codex and a 950 physical.
I don't understand why Nymphora doesn't get the astrolabe.
I don't know. What's she sitting? Oh, she's got 900 something gold. She was just in base.
Yeah.
She could, in fact, go for that if she had the Nymphora payday.
Laughing all the way to the bank, but not actually spending it.
No, don't worry. She won't have to worry about that gold for long.
Oh dear. DD Blood Frenzy, except he's getting owned.
Holy crap, he is getting owned. He is mocking everything. There goes the codex. That doesn't matter. I think Flint was going to win that one-on-one even before his friend showed up. I don't think they really did anything.
Yeah.
And that is why even a Blood Hunter with farm is not a match for a hard carry.
It's Hellbringer.
Oh. Myrmidon going to be going down. There he goes. As Chrono... What? Popped his shrunken head here, so that's...
Yeah.
He's not getting... yeah, I guess there's... Nah, I don't know. I don't know where he's going with that. I'm surprised there wasn't some chat jargon as he was sharing his frustration as he accidentally pressed the wrong button, but no, it doesn't seem as that was the case. So not really sure.
Oh no, not the face.
Not the face, not the face! As, he gets it in the face. And goes down screaming like a little girl.
From behind? Hit him from behind. He's good. He's too good for that. Nope, he's not. Doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter at all. As Armadon is reduced to organs once again. Flint Beastwood gonna go ahead and... Did he have a regen that he broke somehow?
I think.
Oh, maybe it was just that he waited to use that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it had channel times.
Could be.
Alright. Alright, so we have the refresher and yeah, interesting. It's nice.
As we saw, Kronos has his shrunken head and uses it at will whenever, for any reason, even if there is none. Nymphora still sitting on a healthy stack of gold.
But to be fair, he thought
no,
people
there
were
it is.
actually gonna show up. Like he jumps on the ultimate. He's like, all right, after this goes down, someone's gonna jump me. So he just.
There was only one other person alive.
Yeah, but it pays to be prepared.
I guess.
Even
Even when you need not.
Sorry.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Congo are going to be going down here. I can only imagine that...
Punching Congo like a champ. Cooldown's pretty low, so it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not much going to matter. It's 60-second cooldown. He'll have it back up in no time. What is he going to drop, or is he going to give it to someone else? Oh, ditches the bottle. And goes for the token of life.
Yeah, so Thunderbringer now has Spell Shard, Staff of the Master, Restoration Stone, and an Acolyte Staff.
Wow. Where's he going with the Acolytes? Frostfield, do you think?
I would assume he's going for Hex, but...
Oh, he could be going for Hex, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I was thinking survivability, but yeah, he doesn't really...
Honestly, I would go Hellflower, use it on someone, and then just laugh as you do, like, insane, over your already insane amount of damage. Just
if anyone has seen...
added damage.
Did you ever watch the show C-Lab 2021 or whatever it is?
It sounds familiar, but I can't.
It was an Adult Swim program that was on for a good long time. One of my favorite little things on there was Captain Murphy, who was trying to play an online game, and this character, Too Hot For You, just kept spamming him with lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. And every time I play Thunderbringer, that's all I can ever hear. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Oh, and he's just frustrated, can't do anything. But yeah, good stuff. If you guys have not seen C-Lab, you owe it to yourselves to go look up some C-Lab 2021. It's a seriously funny Adult Swim show. Good stuff.
I'll check it out.
I'll stop my Adult Swim promo now.
Ooh,
as we see a nymph
ult going somewhere.
Where? Oh my god, I didn't even click.
Oh, not the testy. Not the testy.
Not in the balls. No, not there. It doesn't matter. They're not doing any damage to him. He has a token still. This is such a prolonged and sad fight. He has 23 seconds before his Restoration Stone is ready. His team is on its way. There's the portal key. He does manage to get that off really quick. Throws up the rotten grass. Unfortunately, running away from his teammates. But they are there now. So here comes the reversal. Oh, the Tempest ultimate we've been waiting for. As he's going to get the full duration off on that one. My Malphus was used, but I don't think it cut short that thing. So. Deadwood now has his Restoration Stone ready. Will he use it? Is he going to see about zappificating this Kronos? Nope, does go ahead and use it on Nymphora. And there's the Restoration Stone. He has his punch up again. Boom! There it goes. Hat trick. Will he get it? Quad kill. Do it. No, don't be a gentleman. Get that kill. Oh, he's going to land it. Oh, shame.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh. Did Malphus actually manage to kill Myrmidon?
Yeah.
Nice.
Myrmidon tried to TP away, and Malphus just walked in on him in the shower.
No, I'm not ready yet. You said I could take a shower. Too late. As yeah, we got Flint. Oh, he has a Nullstone now. That slows down the Thunderbringer. I'm not sure if it's gonna be as the. Oh, here we go. Here comes the face-off. Who's gonna win? Oh, Flint Beastwood takes the cake, and now Flint Beastwood gonna be facing off against Deadwood. Wow, he is doing an amazing job on this Deadwood. Not gonna be able to. Oh, Nymphora port for the save, but not gonna get it. Oh, gets him. Okay. All right. I'm happy now.
Did he really? Retribution? Serious?
Retribution.
I love that Retribution.
What is it with the swapping between all of the announcers? Do they not have all of the voice acting done for all of the different possibilities?
I don't know.
Have you ever noticed that for some reason gets under my skin halfway through? You'll hear the badass pack, and then all of a sudden.
Well, no, it depends. It depends on who it is. Like if the person playing it has a particular sequence.
Oh, seriously? I thought it was just the host. Whoever the host was was the one that.
No, it plays his announcer. So I guess Nymphora has the pudding pack.
Okay. You have solved a long-sought mystery, my friend. As that was one of those that was just getting at me. I'm like, come on, why is it... oh, I want a badass pack going off.
Onaprayer, competitive insight.
Yeah, Onaprayer with his competitive and game mechanic insight, apparently. So that's how it works. Alright, alright.
So actually, see, there we go. See, Kronos has the right idea. Axe of the Malphite, go Behemoth's Heart. Just like, if he had gotten tank items, like I said, if he got the, like, if he gets Behemoth's Heart and then the Demonic Breastplate, I'm saying he's unkillable, right?
What do you think if they would, as far as trying to rebalance Kronos, what if they made him a strength hero? Would that just make him too weird or what? I mean, because that would...
It would, yeah, because he's hard carry. You can't, like... I guess Predator is the only real strength part. But yeah, it'd be weird. The only thing that he has that scales, but that's what I'm saying, like his only ability that scales is his rewind. So if you don't get like HP items, it's kind of like you're putting him to waste in my opinion, because this is only scaling, you know.
True, yeah, I guess so. As far as taking him into the late game, that's really the only thing that really gives him that capability. I mean, his stuns are nice from his thing, but his ultimate, you know, it peaks out. Doesn't really...
People forget, but they buffed his rewind a while ago. It used to be % of damage taken or something. But now it's 25% of damage taken, but it's the heal occurs at... Alright, they increased the rate of heal. Like, it used to heal slower, and now it heals at a rate of 50% of your maximum HP. So if you have a huge HP pool, your rewind is like...
It's like instantaneous almost. It's really fast.
Yeah, exactly. It used to be a lot longer on the rewind. So you could actually like kill him if you were fast enough. His rewinds would actually take too long to catch up with the damage.
You know, now I actually want to play a game with you where you go tank Kronos just to see the lulz factor.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's fun. Otherwise, he's a boring hero. But yeah, honestly, I mean, it makes sense if you think about the hero and how he scales. So, anyway, looks like this Blood Hunter is getting caught. Going. No?
Going nowhere. So that ultimate did surprisingly little damage. But they do have the entire Legion team here for support, moral and otherwise. And that is going to do the job on that. Flint Beastwood now popping his Geo. Gonna try and... Nah, he's gonna back up. That's smart. That's smart.
Now the rest of his team in the meantime.
Yeah, they're so distracted. Oh, wow. As he managed to rewind... Did he rewind a punch and a codex? He did, didn't he?
Well, he didn't rewind the punch, but he rewound the codex.
Ah, okay. I just came in at the codex part there, but he has a surprising amount of health left. Oh! And he finally gets the shrunken head off.
Go on.
Yeah. So, wow. 36 to 70. This is just... Oh. Yep, when we saw this replay, we thought it would be pretty entertaining. If nothing else, I just wanted to see, you know, Angry Testie just going balls to the walls crazy. And he's been doing a pretty good job of that. He has his Codex level 5 Restoration Stone. That has to be... That's the only Restoration Stone I've ever seen on a Deadwood. So,
well, it's always been thrown around there. It's like in the same... like. Kind of the same way that people say that get a Restoration Stone on Swiftblade.
Yeah, double ulti. I can see that being fun, but I haven't seen that one either. So I guess that is a challenge out there to the Angry Testies of the world. See if they can get that Restoration Stone double ulti going. But Restoration Stone with Frostfield Plate, Codex, and the Willowmaker, that's icing on the cake.
Where's this Nymphora going? I think he wants to cut someone off, but he's so low.
Oh,
you know,
yep, that's not going to pan out really very well against the Myrmidon Tempest. Yep.
Oh, wait a second.
Serial killer.
Yep. Get out of there. Now he pings. Hey guys, help me. But yeah, we see Armadon went down bottom to the Deadwood Paunch and other things. Deadwood, however, now going to be going down to the Mighty Legion. Tempest!
Tempest.
Oh, he is so desperate. He wants it so bad, he can taste it. Too bad it tastes kind of crappy.
Yeah.
As we have the entire Hellborn team down, this is big for the Legion if they can manage to do something here. They've got a Blood Hunter left, but the big players are up for the Legion. If they can manage to push this, they could maybe do something. Testie hasn't had buybacks since the beginning.
with shrunken head. It's just funny.
What's that?
'Cause
Tempest with the shrunken?
he went in there with shrunken head activated, but he only had like 200 HP.
Yeah, yeah. And, well, Hellbringer Ultimate still came out, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That is one of those beautiful little things that still gets through anything and everything, so you're kind of just grinding teeth, because that's really all Tempest is good for. I mean, it's pushing and his ultimate. That's kind of what he does. And if you can't manage to do the ultimate by late game, your
not
pushing
really.
potential's kind of crap.
People don't realize it, but his meteor is really good. Like, even if you just get your meteor down in a team fight, it does a huge amount of damage. I think at level 4 it's like 8%. No, it's 6 or 8. Let me just... Before I put my foot in my mouth any longer, let me...
Give up already.
Yeah, it is, right. So it's 6%. I said 8, but it seemed like too much. It's 6%
I
of
thought
max
8 was
HP
what
per
it
second.
was. Did they ever change that from Dota? Because I wanted to say it
No.
was... I wanted to say it started at 4 and then went 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
Or 5, 6, 7.
thought-
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was 7 or 8, but it's 6. So,
Righto.
yeah. But I mean, it's still a lot. 6% of max HP. So even if he just gets that off, it's actually really good DPS. And it's magic damage, so get spell shards and just like get level 4 meteor early on in the game, you know?
Barrier goes out a little bit too late as the Codex has already been used. Myrmidon with a nice cutoff. Tempest here for the party. Unfortunately, Armadon is on his own now and is not going to...
Flying desperately.
Oh, not going to be enough. As, yeah, they stuck around a little too long. That's faux show.
That was, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, Flint was stuck in base. He could have backed out probably and made it out okay, but he just was... Wow. Brutalizer on Flint.
Really? Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, it doesn't proc as fast, but... And I think it actually...
Well, with his crazy attack speed, that's... He'd still probably get some decent procs on it. Will that work in... I know it doesn't stack with his proc that he has currently, but does it... It still functions alongside of it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
They can still manage to randomize
if
at
I
the same
remember
time.
correctly, like they can't work at the same time. Like you can't stun and mini stun for extra damage. I think at the same time. Or at least that's how the mechanics worked in Dota. I'm just throwing out like.
Yeah.
That's just how it worked. Like I remember if they had like they would stack separately but not together. So meaning like his, you know, it doesn't interfere with one another. They just can't proc at the same time. But I could be wrong. Maybe he can get the extra damage in. I don't know.
I don't know when Tempest did it, but he's got a sheep stick now.
Yeah. Like he can't mini stun and stun at the same time. He'll be stunned, so. But I wonder if he'll get the extra damage in. I would imagine not, but could be wrong. In any event, it's good. It's good. He hits pretty hard actually. 285.
Wow. Nope. Symbol of Rage on Kronos. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Although he's not hitting fast enough to actually like 1.33. I don't know.
Would you rather have seen him go for the behemoth or the symbol there?
Honestly, yeah. He's not attacking that fast, so I don't see his He's gonna be disabled too long for him to actually be able to use that effectively. Like he's gonna get disabled by Myrmidon or Tempest or stunned or something. I can't see it being effective.
Yeah, even if he gets a perfect ulti off there, I have yet to see him get all of the team into an ulti there. There's usually someone on the outskirts that can manage to pop him and keep him from, doing his full capabilities.
Yeah. Honestly, the way I feel about Symbol of Rage is if you have crit abilities, then it's really good, but otherwise you really need damage. Like, just keep it out of Whispering and rather either get, if he wants tank, rather the Beam's hard instead of getting Symbol of Rage, or just go damage. It's not gonna actually do that much. Like, he doesn't hit hard, although now he does actually hit for a fair bit, but I don't know. I don't like it that much. Like, Symbol Rage is good, but you do kind of need, if you want to get it early, better get on heroes with crit. Otherwise, forgo it in place of DPS, and then you'll actually regen more off your Whispering Helm.
Poor Armadon must feel so useless at this point in this game. He's 71 minutes in, and he just really doesn't... Oh, there's the BKB use on Kronos. He has not popped his symbol of rage yet, but he is attacking like a machine, slowly but effectively, as he's going to go down before he can manage to use his symbol. Yes, he does go down there as the stuns come out, etc. But they do manage to take down a few of the key players here. Deadwood going to be able to Codex level 5 that Flint down. As is it going to be like a draw here? No way. No. Thunderbringer's going to be able to finish this up. Right?
No chance.
No chance.
No chance. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, Tempest got taken out immediately, and so did Hunter, pretty much. So, kind of turned things around in the Legion team's favor. That was just poorly played. I mean, Tempest could have just stood in back, but in any event, that was fun to watch. Signs of life for the Legion team, perhaps?
Yeah, I would not have thought 46 to 79 that the Legion would have any chance in this game, but after several attempts of failed conceding, and oh, there we go, Armadon's finally caught on. Hey, you know, we only have like 30-something seconds before this kind of becomes useless.
Yeah, Armadon, same items for the past like 40 minutes. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
unacceptable, clearly. It's just amusing. Obviously, he's had a tough time. I blame it purely on the fact that he has Ghost Marchers.
purely and totally. If he'd had that extra strength and attack speed, he'd be fine. He'd be fine. Wow, I was not expecting Thunderbringer to actually go down to that combo. Not at all. As he goes down there, we do have Blood Hunter back and a Tempest, so they are going to go ahead and call this little fiasco good and stop with their push where it was. So I think that's probably a wise call. They do have Kronos and Flint back up, and you know, if it does come down to it, you kill that Angry Testie and keep him out of the fight. Kill off, I guess Thunderbringer's probably the next most important one to get rid of, wouldn't you say? Or who do you think the key players are on the Hellborn there they need to pick off before they can go for the win? Oh, double damage Kronos. Eek. Oh, wow. He's got some damage. WTF, guys. WTF. When did Kronos
And he actually... he silenced him.
Oh, nice.
It's for like 530.
533 damage. Here we go. This is his chance. Oh, and he's going to get to use a little... Oh, it wears off of the first hit. But he is getting the double damage dealt here. Deadwood does get the punch out in an attempt to try and rig this fight. Tempest getting off an ultimate. He's feeling good about it. Can he? Will he? He's going to die because of it. So, nope. Nah, yeah. Wow, longest DD ever. Lasted forever. So wow, yep, we might actually see the Legion win this after all the lulzing that the Hellborn has been doing.
Too many. Yeah. Usually I say less Q, more pew, but in this case they had the pews. It just didn't exactly work out.
Hey, there's the money that Armadon's been working on. He has an Axe of the Malphite and a Beast Heart now. That'll give him a little more tank ability.
Out of his Patrier.
They need to push this bot.
Well, they're doing a nice job. They're managing. I think Kronos' ultimate is down. They just have a lot, yeah. They have... nice job. They have the Astrolabe, they have the Barrier Idol.
Yeah, there's a lot of defensive capabilities there on this Legion team. Geo on Flint, he can manage to separate and do a little extra damage that way. Kronos is going to eat the punch and the Codex, unfortunately not rewinding any of it. However, Deadwood might go down. No, he's not, as Flint ends up getting CC'd. Kronos does buy back. He's on his way back. Don't know if they're going to get Thunderbringer. They do take down Thunderbringer.
Payback.
And, wow. That melee Rax is so close. Kronos is just like licking his lips on his way up there. He's got to get that Rax. Oh, Thunderbringer's back now too. So, man. So messy. So messy.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, if I remember we were saying earlier, that's why the Mock Abilions is good on Blood Hunter also. He regens off like mock kills, so pretty sure it's any of his abilities.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. If I'm not
I think
mistaken,
if he's
like,
hit
sometimes when
them
people question me,
and the mock kills it, then yeah. But
I
I think that 1.5 second debuff is the only thing that will get him a kill off of his other maneuvers.
You're probably right. I don't know. It's just I'm just trying to remember. All I
Or get
remember
him a
from
heal.
Blood Hunter is
Not
from when
kill.
I played Bloodseeker, because I don't play him ever. It's like the only hero that I never random him, and I random a lot, but I never seem to random Blood Hunter, and I never willingly pick him. So
Knock on wood, I haven't random Blood Hunter either. I say knock on wood because I really don't want to have to play Blood Hunter. But
yeah, knock on wood for the fact that I actually random Roof Challenge every. Well, I've calculated at 30% of my random.
really,
Yeah.
it must be that I told you it's that account-specific random proc.
Not even joking. I really want to know, like, if I were to actually look at their code, it's like Onaprayer is like written all over it.
And then once they
What's
get your
it
IP,
called?
then they know all your Smurfs, and then they can just continue the lulz.
Yeah, they've caught on actually, because I played Blacksmith on my Smurf, and I actually multicast. But then after a few days, I couldn't finish.
Well, that's why you have to play at friends' houses.
Yeah. Can I come over? Sure, why not? Can I bring my laptop? It's like, okay. Can I use your internet? Yeah, why else would you bring your laptop? It's like, can I do nothing but play games on there? It's like,
That's what I have my friends over for. I basically have a little LAN center in my house. I've got 3 PCs that can run Han, and that's what we do.
nice.
We have a
Yeah,
good
no,
time.
I actually go to a LAN whenever I do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, if we get together, then we'll just go to a LAN instead of, like, hang out. Because we don't actually have... Well, none of my friends have the amount of computers or computers with the requirements to... like, people have, like, you know, extra computers, but they're typically just, like, web browser ones, which is what I have.
Yeah, or document writing ones. You know, it's
Yeah.
not too much impressive. I have my 3rd PC is that. I usually try and cycle out. I'm in between buying new PCs now. I've got a really nice one that's my secondary PC, and I've got a really nice one that's my primary, and then I use hand-me-downs and other stuff for the 3rd one. Oh my god, look at all this going on here. As the Tempest is just foiled once again
5 kills done.
by that Malphus ultimate. And I think this is going to cost them the game. I think that this is finally it. This should be.
This is where Chronos finally gets scary. 80 minutes into the game.
80 minutes, yeah, 80 minutes into the game, and it's no longer a double kill death score
Yeah.
in favor of the
This is the
Hellborn.
part where I'm the Deadwood and the other team's like, it laughs like, you suck. You're just like, damn it. Because you know you can't win anymore.
S2 didn't implement my new 5x.
Yeah.
Oh, shame.
I amaze myself.
There we go. They do get the melee Rex at bottom, and they're going to go ahead and try and throw. Well, we call it throne, but it is the sacrificial shrine, and they are going to try and take that down now with what time they have. And I would think they should be able to do that pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, there's 20 seconds before the first one gets up, which is Deadwood. Yeah, this is slowly but surely going down. MVP, yeah, Hellbringer. he had brass ones after all.
I guess so. They're at least resistant to corrosion.
Yep.
Kronos, buying a Void Talisman, decides to go for a little bit of a tower, fountain dive there. Take a bath. Use some of that Hellborn water up. So, wow. Yep, thank you, Onaprayer, for joining me. I'm sorry that it was as lulzy a game as it was, but I had a good time. We got to talk about some interesting things. Got to pick your brain a little bit on Kronos and Blood Hunter. And those were kind of also the reason that I was wanting to view this game, besides, of course, Angry Testie being in it. Don't get to see those heroes very often. Kind of was curious on what you thought. But do you have any comments on the game or anything in general? Oh, also, before I let Onaprayer take it here, I do want to direct you all. There will be a link in the description below to Onaprayer's Justintv site, so you guys are welcome to go ahead and go over there and check that out and see what he has cooking there. If you enjoy his cast with me, I'm sure you'll enjoy what you find there. So what do you have for me on a prayer?
Do you mean match summary?
What's the down low? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had, I think it was a Tempest random before the Hellbringer pick. So he picked it as a counter to him, which is nice. And basically you saw that every single time, even with Shrunken Head. Just everyone can see it for themselves, I suppose. But yeah, just let the game go too long. It was a lot of fun though. You could tell they were having fun over on the Hellborn team, but in the end all they had were spells and no DPS, so DPS will win out at the 80-minute mark.
I was going to say, that's kind of what happens when
first.
you have a Kronos and Flint Beastwood that you eventually let get farmed. It's, it's kind of
I mean, no matter how badly they get beat, but if you leave it long enough, that they'll eventually get that one good, not even one good, but eventually they eat enough, and then they get fatter than you are, and they squash you flat.
I mean, you can be pretty fat, and the Hellborn still actually has a lead at this point, surprisingly. They have that gold lead just a little bit, but.
Yep.
Oh, but thank you, Onaprayer, for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I am going to be gone for a little while, guys. I probably won't have another cast up until the middle of this next week. I've got some family coming down to visit and everything, so I will be busy. But thank you all for watching. Thank you, Onaprayer, for joining me. Be sure to check out his Justintv site. I will include a link in the description. So I guess we will catch you guys next time.